What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Back Battles. Today will be the final episode with the Mega Houndoom team with Torkoal Lilligant, Houndoom, Tapu Lele, Thunderous Variant, and Garchomp. Let's get started. But this team, a lot better than I expected it would. It's done really, really well, considering I did not think this team was going to do that well at all. I'm really impressed with how the team has been able to play. Of course, we had to rely on sleep powers and hitting all those, but overall, I did not expect to get as many wins. But we got our first opponent, Angel from Spain, with a 1592 rating. Let's kick the battles off. Nidoking going to be making an appearance. Charizard, Cresselia, Nidoking, Kartana, Landis Variant, and Tapu Fini. So Charizard X or Charizard Y, I think they're both viable on my opponent's team. I feel like it'd be Charizard Y more because my opponent's rain matchup really isn't that existent. I wonder if it's Scarf Nidoking. That's also something that I would like to know because the Scarf Nidoking could be scary. I like Torkoal. Actually, do I like Torkoal Lilligant as a lead? I could see it, but I'm really tempted of not even bringing Lele. Why do I really need Lele? I guess terrain control. I really like Garchomp, however. I really like Garchomp Thunderous maybe as a lead. Or maybe Garchomp Houndoom, they both work. I could also see myself going Garchomp Lilligant. I think I want to try out Houndoom Garchomp though. The damage output looks pretty nice overall against my opponent's team. Have Torkoal and Lilligant in the back. Thunderous Variant could have came, but we'll see here. I do need Garchomp for that Charizard matchup. And I'm not sure if Garchomp can live a Sheer Force boosted Ice Beam after an Intimidate, but we'll find out. I mean, with this Assault Vest, excuse me. So let's see what's going to come out here. Cresselia Landorus going to lead, okay. We have no idea what item that Landorus is, and that scares me immensely. I kind of want to Dragon Tail the Landorus and just protect my Houndoom because I get to scout for the item on the Landorus. If it's Scarf, we get to find out immediately. If it's not, I get a bit of chip on the Landorus, so Heat Wave might be able to KO it in the future. And I'm not really too worried about Trick Room going up because I do have my Torkoal in the back and my opponent doesn't have exactly the best good switch-ins to Torkoal. So let's see here, we're going to find some items. Actually, no, because Dragon Tail doesn't actually confirm anything. So Rock Slide is just going to come out, and if I get flinched, this could be a bad play as well. Icy Wind going to come out. If it's Rock Slide and it's locked in, I could just go in a Torkoal and Heat Wave. Does a decent amount to my Garchomp. Let's see, Dragon Tail. I do connect. Nice. So I don't get to figure out if it's Scarf Landorus, which is a little bit annoying, but we do get to bring in the Kartana, and getting that Kartana out is actually pretty nice for me because I could probably just fire off a Heat Wave right here. And go into Torkoal? Yeah, I like that play. I like getting Torkoal in because I like having Garchomp healthy for the Charizard in the back. I don't know if Kartana's Focus Sash or not, but we're going to see the Kartana withdraw into the Tapu Fini. So there's no Charizard. Means, yeah, that's actually pretty good for me. That's pretty good for me, as I will switch out my Garchomp, go out into Torkoal, and then I could switch out my Torkoal into Lilligant the following turn, protect Houndoom, and then threaten with a Leaf Storm and Overheat. So this actually looks pretty good for me. Yeah. I really like my position. Houndoom going to Mega Evolve and get a Heat Wave off. This puts Tapu Fini in Leaf Storm range 100% of the time, or we could miss, but hitting the Cresselia puts it in Overheat range, which is also pretty good. Or just 2 KOs potentially. Icy Wind, wrong avoid, unfortunately. If it was to avoid there, Torkoal would have taken basically no damage anyway. If it's Calm Mind on the Tapu Fini, this does become a bit problematic. I think Cresselia is faster than Mega Houndoom, even after -1. I kind of doubt it. I think I'll just Heat Wave and I'll switch into Lilligant. I'm not even sure if the Tapu Fini is faster than Houndoom. I guess maybe the safe play is to protect. I am going a little bit more aggressive here. I don't need Houndoom in this game per se. I just need it to get damage. And Torkoal plus Lilligant, I feel like can win the game otherwise. So I feel like I can play aggressive with the Houndoom, although this might be not the best idea out there. Let's see. Oh, that's a Helping Hand Moonblast coming out. Or a Helping Hand Muddy Water, potentially. Missing the Heat Wave on Cresselia sucks because I do need that damage on that Cresselia, so that's unfortunate. Muddy Water, if it's Specs. If it's not Specs, I'm in an okay position still, but if it is Specs, it's not Specs, okay. Accuracy drop sucks. I'm going for the Overheat and the Leaf Storm. Yeah. I hope I don't miss. I guess I should have Heat Wave because it's the same odds, really, but I mean, I don't want to mess with a Heat Wave roll if it is a roll on Cresselia at this point. I might as well just try to get rid of it. We're going to see the Tapu Fini protect. Please hit the Cresselia with an Overheat. I'm begging you, Houndoom. Nice. Okay. So we get to get rid of Cresselia. That's a big threat out of the way. Getting rid of Cresselia is pretty huge here. And thankfully there's no accuracy drop on the Lilligant because its sleep powders are, well, it's even though it's inaccurate, it's, we don't need it to be any more inaccurate. Landorus gonna come out. I could see Kartana coming out potentially. Yeah, I could see Kartana potentially coming out. How many turns of Sun do I have left? 2. I like Overheat in the Landorus and the Sleep Powder. Yeah, I like Sleep Powder in the Landorus and a Overheat because the fact is, one, I could see Fini going out in a Kartana. I don't think you should ever make that play though, but one, Fini can't touch my Lilligant really. Calm Mind is probably the worst case scenario. And I miss Sleep Powder, okay. But you're gonna U-turn my Lilligant? Oh, Invisible Focus Sash. Hello there. Although, this still sucks for me because Kartana's gonna come out. We unfortunately can't confirm if it's Scarf. Kartana is gonna come out. I do get an Overheat off. Maybe I should have Leaf Storm the Fini and Overheat. I was not expecting that play though. Alright. I thought it was gonna be a Rock Slide switch into Kartana, which was kind of safe for my opponent, but alright. Muddy Water. Houndoom avoids, but wrong avoid there. Yeah, now I think I do lose the game. I did rely on Sleep Powder. Maybe I should have just went Leaf Storm Fini, but retrospect, even if Kartana came in, as long as I got the Leaf Storm on Fini and prevented Lilligant from going down that turn, I think I was okay anyway. So yeah, maybe it wasn't the correct play. I'm gonna go Torkoal and Garchomp here. I have to hope that a Heat Wave can knock out Landorus potentially, which I still don't know its item. And then I might have to rely on a crit on Fini, because I don't know if I can get rid of Fini. It's not Specs Fini, so it's probably a 50% berry. Poison Jab would be nice here if I had it, but I don't. Stomping Tantrum and Heat Wave. I guess my out is maybe I can survive if I knock out Landorus here with the Heat Wave and put Fini in range of where I can knock it out, but we're going to see the Fini protect here. Are you Scarf? You are Scarf, okay. Heat Wave might be able to knock out the Landorus. Might be able to. I say might with... Not sure, but yeah, I thought it would be Scarf Landorus potentially, so I wanted to Sleep Powder for... I wanted to Sleep Powder for the later part of the game. Heat Wave does come out into the Landorus. Doesn't KO. And Scarf Earthquake Sweeps me. There's nothing I can do. So that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Yeah, I guess not going for the Leaf Summon to Fini just really costed me. Probably should have just went for that play. Yeah, I realized where I played wrong. Earthquake going to come out. I think I played the early parts of the game well. The Heat Wave miss on Cresselia was annoying. The Sleep Powder miss, but like I could have capitalized off more. The problem was if Kartana came in, and I didn't want Feeny to come in potentially. Like, I didn't want Landorus plus Kartana. Well, Feeny plus Kartana coming out at the same time, because it could have probably gave my opponent a chance to Tailwind with Kartana, and then if Tailwind went up, I was probably screwed at that point because of the fact that Landorus could probably just Revenge KO everything, especially after U-turn. So that's why I really want to Sleep Powder, since Feeny wasn't going to threaten a knockout onto the Lilligant slot while Landorus could, which is why I really want to go for the Sleep Powder there. And I could always dress into Feeny the following turn, because Feeny should be scared of going taking a Leaf Storm. But at the same time, it just couldn't threaten a knockout onto my Lilligant, which is why I really wanted to target down the Landorus slot. So I took a gamble, didn't work out. I guess maybe I should have made the safer play. Kartana came out next to Landorus and Earthquake Tailwind. Love with Scarf. It'd be locked in, but I didn't know it was Scarf at the time. We didn't confirm the item. Because I was -1 speed at Houndoom, we never got to confirm the item on the Houndoom. So yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Pokemon choices? Garchomp really didn't end up helping. No Charizard, so yeah, Garchomp does not be able to do anything. As we find our second opponent of the day, a Japanese player. We have Cresselia, Metagross, Snorlax, Charizard, Tapu Koko, Landorus variant. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Dual Mega. You should always bring Charizard in this matchup. I don't think you bring the Metagross. I think I want to go Lilligant Garchomp. Lilligant Garchomp. I just don't see Lele helping as much. Torkoal Houndoom in the back, yeah. I threatened the Stone Edge on Charizard. I've decided to lead a Cresselia leads. I could Sleep Powder to Cresselia, which is pretty big in this matchup. I need to Sleep Powder. If Landorus leads, I could Sleep Powder to Landorus. So yeah, I think Lilligant Garchomp is going to be the way to go. We really didn't bring Thundurus too much, but I feel like Thundurus could be viable in this matchup. The problem is being locked into a move is going to hurt me, because there are so many things I want. Sludge Bomb onto the Koko, Hidden Power Ice on the Landorus, and if it's Assault Vest, it does survive, and then Charizard with Thunderbolt, but I don't think Thunderbolt actually knocks out Charizard. I think it does like 90%, so I would probably have to lead Houndoom Thundurus variant, but that's a problem if my opponent has Charizard and Landorus out at the same time, and it's really easy for my opponent to have that situation. So I don't feel like Thundurus variant is the right call here, especially since the damage is pretty mediocre on Snorlax, as well as the Cresselia. So let's see how this is going to go. I want to slow down my play and think about this. Cresselia Landorus leads. Okay. You're not gonna Earthquake turn 1, are you? I really just want to Sleep Powder the Cresselia and just go into Torkoal, I feel like. I could see U-turn coming out from my opponent into the Lilligant slot and Icy Wind. And I don't want Icy Wind coming out, so I do think Torkoal is the play here. Let's see what my opponent goes out into though. Torkoal. Reset the Intimidate. I need Garchomp around if I want to beat the Charizard in the back. If it's in the back. I'm faster than a Lander, so it's not Choice Scarf and it's slow. AV most likely. It's really slow. Oh wow, my opponent did go for Earthquake. Great play by my opponent. However, not the worst case in the world for me. It's not going to do too much to Lilligant. Torkoal's going to take a bit. I'm going to have to rely on hitting Sleep Powder on Landers, however. But yeah, not the worst case. As long as I hit my Sleep Powder, I should be fine, because Heat Wave plus Sleep Powder pretty much nets me a lot of damage. If you switch out Landers into Koko, Charizard, I get either Heat Wave off, or I get a Sleep Powder, or I get both off potentially, which is really good for me. So let's see what my opponent's going to do. Cresselia looks like it went for Ally Switch. Ooh, okay, so it does have Ally Switch on the Cresselia. Good to know. How much does Heat Wave do? I'm wondering if it's a 2 KO or not, because it would be amazing if it is a 2 KO. It is not a 2 KO. Let me go after you, Heat Wave. Because the after you Heat Wave should put both of these Pokemon into range of my Houndoom's Heat Wave, even after Ally Switch, so I don't really mind that. I want to go for after you Heat Wave and get the chip I need for Houndoom. Even if Landers wakes up, I feel like it's okay. If Cresselia wakes up, that's fine too. Landers is going to stay asleep, and what does the Cresselia do? It stays asleep as well. So a bit unfortunate for my opponent, taking multiple turns to sleep with that Cresselia. That's a 3-turn sleep, if I am correct. So, I'll after you Heat Wave here. I don't see a reason not to. Sleep powder. Alright, Lander's gonna switch out into the Charizard, so Charizard does reveal itself. And Cresselia is guaranteed to wake up, so I'm guessing it's gonna go for an Icy Wind here. I do get an after you off into the Torkoal. And the Heat Wave. Cresselia avoids, which is actually okay because my Houndoom is looking to sweep in the back. And that Heat Wave does a good amount to Charizard as it wakes up. Icy Wind. Yep. I feel like he might ally switch here. Yeah, I could see ally switch here. I'm going to sleep powder the Cresselia slot anyway, because if it goes for Icy Wind or ally switch, just works out in my favor because I get Garchomp in. And then my Houndoom next to Garchomp is like a fantastic position for me because they're both Pokemon that are looking for some KOs. Especially the Garchomp on this Charizard. So Charizard's going to protect. That was also another play my opponent could make. Maybe another Icy Wind coming out. But if I hit this Sleep Powder, nice. Beautiful. So Cresselia taking another turn of sleep. Sun fades, which is actually perfect timing. I think I want to get Houndoom in. And Stone Edge the Charizard. I could also Sleep Powder the Charizard slot, which is tempting. I think I'll make that play, actually. I kind of like the Stone Edge Sleep Powder play in the Charizard. Because I could potentially get a, yeah, like I could get Landorus, but, oh wait, Landorus was asleep and it was low. I thought it was a bit healthier. Alright. So my opponent's trying to buy a turn for Cresselia to wake up. Which is okay, because my opponent still can't really hurt the Garchomp because of my Garchomp's bulk. Wow, that Landorus actually survives. And the Cresselia stays asleep, okay. I'm gonna get some backup for my Lilligant. And I'm gonna Brick Break the Landorus. This is weird. I'm gonna get a KO with Brick Break. But I'm gonna get the KO on Brick Break. Unless you ally switch here, but if you ally switch, you're gonna Earthquake. You're not gonna go into Charizard again. Coco, okay. That's alright. I wish I Stone Edge there, but I didn't want to risk missing the Landorus, but now I wish I Stone Edge because it would have put the Tapu Koko in range of Leaf Storm. So I get it. So I get the Drought up. Brick Break. Wakes up, gets an Icy Wind off. Yep. It's Torkoal, which is okay. As you saw, the Icy Wind really not doing much to my Garchomp. I could see you anticipate. I want to Stone Edge Heat Wave the Tapu Koko slot. I am going to make that play because the chip on Tapu Koko is important for my Leaf Storm. As well as I could have also seen a... Oh, Helping Hand going to come out. I thought it was going to be Charizard trying to catch the Heat Wave, but Gleam. Helping Hand and Gleam, does that knock out Torkoal? Yeah, it doesn't. I didn't think it would. Stone Edge, Tapu Koko Voids, but if I hit the Heat Wave, we're good. Yeah. Slightly a little under. Huh. I need to sack here. I need to sack here. I don't see a way I can get Garchomp in safely. Yeah, because you're just gonna go Helping Hand Gleam here, because it knocks out my Lilligant. So yeah, I'm forced to go out into Lilligant, and I have to play the Ally Switch Mind Game. Or could After You Heat Wave, that works too. My opponent should know I have an After You Heat Wave possibility. So the question is, do you protect with Coco? Or do you go for... I hate calling these because Cresselia has so many options. Icy Wind. Which probably doesn't knock out either one of my Pokemon, but I'm slower than Coco afterward, which is the problem. I already showed After You, and I could just After You if I really want to. So I feel like you go for Icy Wind here. I feel like Icy Wind Gleam might be your play. I don't think you Helping Hand. Yeah, you protect here. Perfect. Perfect. That's ideal here. And I hit the Sleep Powder. Nice. Oh, Lilligant's actually putting some work. So I do get to hit the Sleep Powder, and I do get a Heat Wave off. Excellent. Because all my opponent's Pokemon are getting closer and closer in range of my attacks. The problem is going to be the Charizard. Sure. Nice damage on the Cresselia. After You Heat Wave. Yeah, now I'm threatening some big knockouts. I don't know if Cresselia goes down to another Heat Wave, but it does look like it. Coco gonna retreat. Charizard might be coming in. Yeah, that's like... You're weakening your Charizard, and Houndoom's looking really good against your Charizard right now. Did you Ally Switch? No big deal. Yeah, that had to be Ally Switch. So, Heat Wave. I do hit both. Nice. And almost knock out the Cresselia. Okay. Sun fades. But I have one more turn. I need to get Houndoom in and protect. Oh, I miscalculated these Sun turns. You're not going to Mega Evolve, I know that. You're probably going to regular Heat Wave and Icy Wind. That's what I would do if I was my opponent. Cresselia stays asleep, which is fantastic here. Because I'm going to protect. Do you have Tailwind? Tailwind could secure it for you too. But it's a Heat Wave. Perfect. So, worst case scenario was Cresselia woke up and got an Icy Wind. But now? Mega Houndoom. Are you going to pull the 4-0 sweep? I got really lucky with the Sleep Powders, by the way. But that's what you got to do with this team. You Sleep Powder. Heat Wave in Sun, Solar Power, Flash Fire boosted. Do you lose the Flash Fire if you... I feel like you don't lose the Flash Fire boost when you Mega Evolve. But the damage I've seen earlier from Flash Fire just didn't really make much sense. So let's see if Flash Fire, Mega Houndoom... Well, Mega Houndoom's boosted Heat Wave is going to KO all my opponent's Pokemon. Torkoal comes out. Sun comes out. We can see Charizard protect. It's not over yet. If you have Tailwind, this is still a game. Yeah. Maybe I should have protected my Houndoom. Because Coco's going to come in. Oh, no. It's not. Okay, that's not worst case. Actually, no, that secures it. Because Torkoal goes down and I can click After You Heat Wave. Okay. Never mind. We're still good. As long as my opponent isn't able to stall out, I should be fine. And I have 4 turns of Sun to work with, I believe. So we should be good. I thought that might have been bad. But then, if it didn't knock out Torkoal, that could have been really bad. Because it would have put me in an awkward spot. But yeah, 4 turns with Sun. As long as I hit all my Heat Waves, I should be able to knock out my opponent's Pokemon. So, After You Heat Wave. If this doesn't knock out Charizard, I'm going to be really surprised. But I feel like Charizard would switch out here. Land. There's a lot of plays my opponent can make, but all of them rely on me missing Heat Wave or getting like doubles or triples or something with Charizard, I feel like, to win this game. So what's my opponent going to go for? Mega Balls with Charizard, so moment of truth. I also didn't want to sleep powder in case ally switch comes out, because that's definitely a viable play. I feel like you do ally switch here. But nope, no ally switch, so after you. Heat Wave. I do connect, that should knock out both Pokemon. Flamethrower and a Lilligant. Good game. Good game. See, this is why I don't think I get the Flash Fire boost. Do I? I mean, well, I guess it doesn't matter, and you waste turns of my solar power, so Coco guarantee KOs, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, I see what my opponent's doing. But, yeah, you're wasting turns of solar power, which is smart. Because you don't want to risk Coco on some kind of random Houndoom set that can survive. Maybe you're not Gable Havoc on the Coco. Did we see a Z move? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Knockout Landers. Guess I did have to risk Sleep Powder, but I was sure Flash Fire boosted. Heat Wave and Sun knocked out the Charizard from Houndoom. Disappointed Houndoom. The last battle of the game, and so close, yet so far. If we got the knockout Charizard, as long as we hit the Heat Waves, I think the game was secured. Man. But then again, Charizard Y has really high special defense. But still, Mega Houndoom Sun Solar Power. Yeah, you're gonna get World Havoc. Good game. So, we're gonna go 0-2 in the last episode with Mega Houndoom. Not the finish I was hoping for, but kind of one of what I expected to be one of the results with this team. We did hit the accurate moves. It just came down to, I guess, me in the end game not going for the Sleep Powder in the Charizard. Again, it came down to, is it like, does Heat Wave pick up the knockout on Charizard? I feel like, because that's what I was going for. I didn't really want to hit another Sleep Powder because let's say I miss Sleep Powder on the Charizard, then I'm screwed. Where if Heat Wave did KO the Charizard, there's a 90% chance I win the game by hitting the Heat Wave. Well, more than 9, less than 90 because I had to hit Heat Wave on Cresselia too. So came down to some factors. Cresselia could have also ally switched there. I'm not sure if he ally switched there yet. It could have been something my opponent could have made as well, so I could have had to win that mind game as well. But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Mega Houndoom not coming in clutch, but had some really fun games with this team. It's been a pretty strange but fun overall experience. I would not recommend using inaccurate moves if you're ever gonna say this for a tournament, but it was pretty fun just laddering out with this Mega Houndoom team early on. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, show some support, as well as you can check out the rest of my stuff, such as my social medias down below. I cannot talk today. And the sides here is on the channel. You can check out the rest of my content linked in the description down below. And feel free to leave a comment as I do read them. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch you around later.